This is the Let's Go Blues Minute brought to you by Puckdoku, the original hockey doku. Now here's your host, Jeff Ponder.
Tonight, the St. Louis Blues will battle the Vancouver Canucks in Vancouver to end their three-game Western Canada swing. The game time is 9 o'clock Central Daylight Time. The Vancouver Canucks are 14-8-2 and are coming off a 4-2 loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning on Sunday. The Canucks' outstanding 10-2-1 road record has been undermined by a 4-6-3 record at home. Only the Chicago Blackhawks with 8 and Utah Coyotes with 10 have fewer home points than the 11 points the Canucks have tallied in Vancouver this season. Players to look out for tonight: Dylan Holloway for the St. Louis Blues continues his torrid pace. He has a 6-game point streak with 5 goals and 4 assists, the longest point streak of his young career. He has recorded a point in every game since Jim Montgomery became head coach. Since November 25th, which was Montgomery's first game, his 5 goals share 6th in the NHL, and his 9 points share 12th in the NHL. For the Canucks, there's a couple players to look out for, but the first name that comes to mind is Thatcher Demko. Goaltender Demko's looming return from a lingering knee injury could help spark the Canucks. Demko hasn't played since the Canucks' first game of the Stanley Cup playoffs in late April, but the goaltender has served as Kevin Lankinen's backup at Vancouver's past 2 games without seeing any ice time. Whether he goes or not, it's important to note that defenseman and captain Quinn Hughes is on a 7-game point streak with 3 goals and 9 assists, and he currently leads the team in points. Some important stats that are brought to you by Puckpedia.com, which provides you with plenty of stats that you can check out. Since 2018-19, the St. Louis Blues are 8-2-1 against the Vancouver Canucks with 36 goals for and 31 goals against. They are 4-1-0 in their last 5 road games against the Vancouver Canucks. All time, the Blues do own the rivalry. In 204 games played, they have a 107, 67, 18, and 12 record. 18 is the ties, 12 is the overtime losses. One of my favorite stats to recall from the past was from 2004-2005 when the St. Louis Blues had their worst record of all time in their history. But they went 4-0 against the Vancouver Canucks. They had 16 goals for and 4 goals against. Vancouver ended up missing the playoffs that year. They were a Stanley Cup favorite, but they missed the playoffs by 3 points with 92 points that season. So if they would have just won 2 of those games or even just gotten 3 points out of those 4 games, they would have made the playoffs, but could not beat the lowly Blues. So just a fun thing to recall, but all time, the Blues do own this rivalry. So again, that time is tonight. St. Louis plays Vancouver in Vancouver at 9 o'clock Central Daylight Time.
Wait, Jeff, one more thing.
And we'll close up talking about Puckdoku. The winner from yesterday was Bill. His uniqueness score beat me 10-38, so he kind of beat the pants off me. His best play was a guy named Greg Naumenko, 0.2%. He played him in the Anaheim Ducks, and he played on one team in a career square. And I had never heard of this gentleman, so I had to look him up. He was a goalie, which Bill's goalie knowledge is just absolutely stupid. He played in 2 NHL games, folks. 2 NHL games, and Bill heard of this guy, Greg Naumenko, and that's Greg with 2 G's. Well, I guess technically 3 G's. Interesting play by Bill, but he definitely deserves the win playing someone like that, 10-38.
This was the Let's Go Blues Minute powered by Puckdoku. Remember to tune into Let's Go Blues Radio, the original St. Louis Blues hockey podcast and webcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube and Facebook. Until next time, hosers.